Welcome to the Would-Be Carpenter Shop. My name is Donald, and today I'm going to be working on restoring this late 20th century side table. Here's what we're going to do. Some big old chips out of this here, and I'm going to restore that. And there's some pretty bad chips in the top, just all over in the storage, and just got knocked around. So I'll show you what I'm going to do here. Since this is a light surface that's not going to take a lot of punishment once I get this finish on it, I'm going to take some of this. Here I'm just taking some plastic wood filler and filling in every little hole, chip. Just gives it an even surface, so when I go to match the gold, it'll look halfway decent again. Yeah. Alrighty. And I'll carry you through the whole thing. I gotta do this top. And some of it I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do, but I'll figure it out. I'm gonna take something pretty light, 220 or so. And, okay. And I'm just gonna go very lightly over it so I don't dig it back out. I'm just kind of bouncing over the surface because I'm going to have to touch up the gold anyway. So, very time consuming. And then we'll put a clear base coat on it, probably some shellac, so I can put anything I want over the top of it. Shellac is a good start. That way I can seal all the little places that are like this, and then I can start to color it. Some of these places I already filled, but I kind of forgot to go over the whole thing and show the damage over all of the legs and the top. So the things that you're seeing here, a lot of it I've filled, but then around the corner here, there's a lot I haven't. There's just a lot of little chips and dings out of it. Made it look really, really rough, really bad. See, around the whole thing is just pretty rough. Alrighty, well, that's why I just want to get an idea of how bad it looked. Alright, I didn't film it, but I took some 600 sandpaper and I sanded the coating, the clear coat on the top of this. A lot of paint that's chipped up, and I filled a lot of stuff with filler. Actually, these are solid now instead of dips. You know, they're filled with wood putty. And I sanded it really good with 600. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's better than it was. And that's because I needed to seal these. There's a lot of them. Go through them and touch up the top, paint the top, and then hit it again with some shellac. And then move down to the side. I was testing some different sprays and some different brush techniques on this. You can see all this has been filled. It looks bad, but it's nice and smooth. It just needs a good coat of stuff, and ready to go. I've done it, all the filling, and now I'm going to use a little a light gold for a base, just to cover up these things here. So this isn't the color that I'm going to end up using. I have this method that looks like, well, I'll have to show you. It looks like gold leaf, and what it does is when I put it on, I hit it with a dry brush, and it leaves the marks in it and matches this kind of faux gold. And so this is just a kind of a primer on the parts that were raw, and it has a nice faux look to it, so I can't hurt it. Though I wish this colored gold was a little bit darker. Okay, now I'm just doing the rim right now, so you can see all of this here. Oh, can I see that on the camera? Ooh, yeah, I'm too close again. Got that habit of being there too close. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hit that top. Somebody has touched it up already with gold paint. And it's bled over on the top. Okay, I've put pretty much a really good base coat of gold, sanded it again, see how rough it is, and seeing where I needed to go with a little bit more filler. And you can kind of see around the edges here. The top, it just has a coat of shellac. I need to sand it and then do the appropriate paint touch-up on that. But you see it's coming along a lot better. Okay, this is the base that I created. It's sanded and choppy and filled. And this is what I'm doing to create the faux look with this gold leaf paint. Okay, I have a darker base underneath, and I'm just putting this on very, very heavy. Okay, and then I'm taking my brush, going over it like so. Okay, that gives a totally different look, a faux look, but it looks almost gold leaf style. Do the leg the opposite. I'm going down with the leg. And like I said, all my base I've already applied beforehand. Okay. Before it gets too dry, since it's Okay, that's this way. This is going down, down, down. Yeah, it doesn't look good sideways, so definitely keeping it this way. Okay, see what I'm doing down here. And this, the base has already been prepared beforehand. Now it's dried. Now I'm applying this gold leaf. Just to the outside for now. It still has that rough look, you know, that antique look to it still. I'm going to put a clear finish on to give it depth. I think it'll look really good. All right. That way, keep this one down. Okay. Okay, that's dry. Well, this is just a sample. I have to do this over again, but. That's the look right there. Nice. There's a little bit of a shine to it, but it's gonna dry and it's gonna still be glossy, but it'll have depth to it now. All right, I've sprayed the top with shellac and cleaned it up the best I could. It's a pretty rough shape, but now I'm gonna take some used 220, so it's a little lighter, and just lightly go over the top, just to rough it up and bring down any nits, so that it can be painted proper colors, like in these places here, and then I'll put coatings over it. But And I'm bringing it out to the edge. You can see where somebody took gold and painted past the chips. I guess it was their idea to just get the chips filled. But we'll fix all that too around this outside, okay? All right, let me sand it up, get her touched up, and we'll take another look at her. Okay, you can see now I've got it sanded after coating. I'm going to paint the little chips and pieces. And hard to see with that light, but kind of get the idea. All right. The edges are getting done. All right, it's really hard to see in here because of the bright lights, but the gold is antiqued. I was able to put a little bit of black in with it with a brush, and then I have shellac over the top of it to give it that gloss look, the depth. But the top, I still have to sand again, and when I add a little umber to it, some lacquer umber, it'll deepen that green a little bit, so it'll look a lot better. And then a final coat of pre-catalyzed lacquer, and it'll be complete. Should do the trick.